What is cardboard's favorite sport? Boxing. Which state loves a racket sport so much they named themselves after it? It's Tennessee. Two old men, Abe and Saul, sit on a park bench feeding pigeons and talking about baseball. Abe turns to Saul and asks, "Do you think there's baseball in heaven?" Saul thinks about it for a minute and replies, "I dunno. But let's make a deal. If I die first, I'll come back and tell you if there's baseball in heaven, and if you go first, you do the same." They shake on it, and sadly, a few months later, poor Abe passes on. Soon afterward, Saul sits in the park feeding the pigeons by himself and hears a voice whisper, "Saul." Saul responds, "Abe, is that you?" "Yes, it is, Saul," whispers Abe's ghost. Saul, still amazed, asks, "So, is there baseball in heaven?" "Well," says Abe, "I've got good news and bad news." "Gimme the good news first," says Saul. Abe says, "Well, there is baseball in heaven." Saul says, "That's great. What news could be bad enough to ruin that?" Abe sighs and whispers, "You're pitching on Friday." "Guy, you see, doctor, the problem is obesity runs in the family." "Doctor, no, the problem is no one runs in your family." "I'll never understand how you can come second in a biathlon race. I mean, haven't you got a gun?" "Yo mama's so stupid she thinks a quarterback is a refund." "Did you hear about the race between the lettuce and the tomato?" "The lettuce was ahead and the tomato was trying to catch up." "I used to play tennis, baseball, basketball and chess, but I stopped after my son broke my PlayStation." "Golfer, you've got to be the worst caddy in the world." "Caddy? I don't think so, sir. That would be too much of a coincidence." "A man went to the doctor. 'Doctor, every night in my dream I am playing soccer.' The doctor says, 'Take these pills. They will help you sleep better.' The man says, 'I can't take them. Tonight is the semifinal.'" "Why do scuba divers fall off their boats backwards?" "Because if they fell forwards they'd still be on the boat." "Golfer, I think I'm going to drown myself in the lake." "Caddy, I don't think you can keep your head down that long." "What's the worst thing about being lonely?" "Playing frisbee." Two not very clever athletes were out training in the countryside and they noticed some tracks. The first said, "Deer tracks." "No," replied the second. "Bear tracks," asked the first. The conversation ended abruptly when the train hit them. Where is the first tennis match mentioned in the Bible? When Joseph served in Pharaoh's court. A man walks into a bar with a dog. The barman says, "You can't bring that dog in here." "You don't understand," says the man. "This is no regular dog. He can talk." "Listen, pal," says the bartender. "If that dog can talk, I'll give you $100. The man puts the dog on a stool and asks him, "What's on top of a house?" "Roof." "Right. And what's on the outside of a tree?" "Bark." "And who's the greatest baseball player of all time?" "Ruth." "I guess you've heard enough," says the man. "I'll take the 120s. The bartender is furious and says, "Listen, pal, get out of here before I smack you." As soon as they're on the street, the dog turns to the man and says, "Do you think I should have said DiMaggio?" Be sure to subscribe for the best funny content. Show me some love and hit the like button. Check out all my other funny jokes.